Hello. If this is the first time you're watching my video, my name is Judy and I'm a life coach for teens and young adults. Today I'm talking about how to accept responsibility, which is something that most or all of us do not, like to do. Sometimes things happen and we don't want to accept responsibility. We always want to point fingers. It always has to be someone else, not us. Confucius once said that we should attack the evil that is within ourselves rather than attacking the evil that is within other people, which is what we do whenever we refuse to accept blame or we refuse to accept responsibility for our own actions or for some kind of words that we have blurted out to, another person, or even in reaction to what someone has done. Accepting responsibility for our actions means means we are not blaming other people, but we are looking at the situation. But it is also an intention to do something to correct the situation or to make the situation better. It's just like someone once saying that he's in school because his parents paid his tuition. He did not intend to go to school and therefore he's not going to learn. Well, he did not get his grades as he was supposed to, and he did not make it in school. He did not even think of any vocational training or anything for himself because he came from a rich family and he thought that once there's money, it is everything. I guess you can guess what happened to him in the end. All his mates are working or have something doing for themselves or going for themselves. They have added value to themselves. This person did not add any value to himself. He did not accept, and he's not accepting responsibility for the fact that he decided not to learn whilst he was in school, and he keeps blaming his siblings for not helping him out whenever he needed to. Who wants to give his money to someone who intentionally, who had the opportunity to add value to himself but refused? It's kind of difficult when you think about it that way, right? And so I thought that to make it easier for all of us, let me just point out these 7 tips, that we can always have at the back of our minds whenever we are thinking of accepting responsibility or denying responsibility, if I should say it that way. The first one is accept the fact that we are all human and bound to make mistakes. Mistakes are not reserved for just one particular person or some people. We all make mistakes. And so if you make a mistake, or if you do something that is not right, or if you do something that you were not supposed to, or say something that you were not supposed to say, make it easier on yourself and just accept it, because other people can also do the same thing. Number 2, recognize that even though we are human, our actions and our words have effect on other people. Most of the time, negative effects on other people and ourselves in the long run if we do not accept responsibility. And so we are all human, but be mindful of what you do or what you say, because it has repercussions on other people as well, not just yourself. Number 3, be honest with we should be honest with ourselves no matter the consequence, because by doing so we show how powerful we are in mind and spirit. The 4th one is that accepting responsibility eliminates guilt and helps us to focus on positive actions to make things better. I don't know if you have thought about this, but anytime that we refuse to accept responsibility, we show to the outside world that we don't really care, it's okay, but deep within ourselves, we feel guilty. We think about it a lot and it becomes a burden on us. The 5th one is we should hold ourselves accountable for our actions and words, because the decisions to behave or speak the way we do is solely our choice, not by another person. The 6th one is by taking responsibility, we guard against our own integrity and gain other people's respect rather than lose it. It's just like a quote that I read by Joan Didion, and she says, the willingness to accept responsibility for one's own life is the source from which self-respect springs, which is really, really true. So we should think about accepting responsibility and making it very easy on ourselves and other people. The more you refuse, which is the seventh one, the more you refuse to take responsibility for your actions and words, the faster your life falls apart. In the beginning, it may seem as though everything is okay and you have won, but the decision to blame others is really easy, because that is your go-to. It's always easy for someone to do it, not you. But you should always remember that if you refuse to accept responsibility for your actions, for your words, in the long run, you will crumble at the feet of your own lack of accepting responsibility or your lack of irresponsibility, whichever that is. Yes. So remember that your ability to take responsibility has a reflection on your character. Don't miss the opportunity. And I'll repeat this. Please don't let us miss the opportunity to make a positive change in our lives, because that is what we miss out on if we refuse to take responsibility. As usual, this is JFB Coaching. I'm open for a live coaching business. I'm here to fuel your teen and your young adults' greatness. I hope this was of benefit to you. Please like, comment, and share. Have a good day.